Now, here comes part 3. And part 3 says that we're gonna check which way the chip is moving to make it move, and whether you have met the winning condition. So the ship can only move in 2 directions. So it either moves in direction 1 or direction 2. So for direction 1, we're gonna make the motor. We only have one motor. Spin clockwise, and then so we're gonna make our robot spin clockwise at the speed that we said before, and we're gonna delay for a pretty small amount of time, like this, and then we're gonna tell the motor to stop. Because this is the chip is hanging from the motor, putting stop will make sure that the chip doesn't just kind of slide down when you stop powering it. And then we're gonna put a delay. Now the delay is gonna be 20 minus the chip speed. So this is gonna be how fast it takes for the robot to fall from where it is. So as I said before, we did the speed check here, and we're checking whether you're moving that fast. If it's taking you faster than this, which I believe was 100 milliseconds to move, then the chip is gonna take longer to be able to go to the other side. So the faster you are, the better you are at moving the ship. Now for the next part, for the other direction, it's gonna be again the same. The only difference is gonna be that instead of moving clockwise, we're gonna move counterclockwise. Shift it. And again, same logic. So I just realized we forgot one thing right here. So here, where is it? Here we have the if now sensor not equal to each other. We're gonna add one else statement. And what this else statement is gonna do is we're gonna set so that the direction the ship is moving is 0. So this is gonna be for these if statements. So we're gonna say ship direction, and I think I misspelled direction. I misspelled direction. Oops. So yeah, everywhere you say direction, change it to the correct spelling. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're gonna set the chip direction equal to 0. So I guess there is 3 directions after all. 1, 2, and 0. And 0 just means that the ship is not moving. And the reason why I did that is because here, and this needs to be an else of. The reason I did that is because here we're gonna check if the chip direction was 0. And the reason why we're gonna do that is we need to have a part where we tell the motor to be stopped, basically, like that. So in here, it's just a quick check. We're gonna stop the motor. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna check whether we have managed to get 100 successes in a row. So what we're gonna do here is, if you do manage to do that, we're gonna play a song for you, which is just a tritone. So we're gonna play 3 notes. We're gonna play C5, E5, and G5. I'm gonna play them for this for this duration. And then we're gonna, since we already made it here, we're gonna set the success count to 0, like that. So if you made it to this point, you won. Now we want to make sure we're gonna make this game a little bit challenging. So we want to make sure that if players are not, how would you say, doing things fast enough, they lose their progress more or less, and they have to start over. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna do a time check millis. If it's taking too long to go from one sensor to the other sensor, then we're gonna reset everything. So we're gonna reset the success sound, the chip speed, and the chip direction, like that. So for the player, it's in the best interest to, like we checked over here in these statements, right here, to not get the speed penalty right here, because it can cause this to reset. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of the Viking chip. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time.